desperate things of God for Hitler. Then, U.S. troops make a truly startling discovery in a hangar in northern Germany.
In the final assembly hall, they found the third prototype of the 229 in its final stages of assembly. It was only missing minor components, had not yet test flown.
The Horten 229 is a flying wing, and it's the most advanced aircraft ever seen. The idea of the flying wing has obsessed scientists since the 1930s.
One of the things that's very significant about the pure wing is that it eliminates all forms of what aeronautical engineers call parasitic drag. Bumps or protuberances, little bits sticking out. Speed is improved. Even maneuverability in some ways is improved, provided the wing is designed properly.
Not only is the Horten 229 aerodynamically impressive, it's also the first flying wing to use jet technology. It's designed in answer to German Air Force Chief Hermann Goering's request for a fighter bomber. It can deliver a 2,200-pound payload, the same explosive capability of the V-1 and V-2, at an incredible 620 miles per hour. But the war ends before the Horten gets a chance to see operational service. After the war, though, something even more extraordinary is discovered about this flying wing.
The original 229 was brought back to the United States for study. Still exists, and it will eventually be put on display. But in the meantime, right here, we have a full-size replica.
Housed at the National Air and Space Museum in San Diego, this model was built to test the Horten 229's visibility to radar.
It was found to be approximately 40% less reflectant than a traditional fighter plane of the day.
The plane's designers, brothers Reimer and Walter Horten, had not only created an aircraft that was aerodynamically efficient, but also one partially invisible to radar.
It had stealth, as we know it now. We didn't know about it then, but it had stealth capabilities.
The Hortens knew how important radar detection was, so they actually made the first ever anti-radar paint. They experimented with special mixtures that they would coat the wings with in order to try and minimize the radar signature.
This impregnated plywood radar wave absorbing skin, a special carbon composite glue used in place of metal rivets, and its narrow profile are all believed to make the aircraft harder to detect. But had the Hortens deliberately tried to design an aircraft that was invisible to radar? As yet, no one could be certain.
I think there's a coincidence at work here, and the fact is that the airplane, by nature, is more stealthy because it's a wing and it provides a smaller target. Design philosophy was to make an airplane that was more efficient, that was faster, that had better range. In those things, it would have succeeded wonderfully.